The flooding, which ravaged Borno State as a result of government's negligence, because the dam has been reportedly to have broken even before the flooding, but the government decided not to do anything about it. A lot of people have, come to their aid, contributed, World Health Organization, UN, even government. Shetima has even visited. He went as far as, walking in the flood just to show that, he's with them in this time of is this sorrow is with them in this hard time, just to prove to them that he feels what they're going through. The flooding ravaged the whole of Borno State, even flushed out bandits from their hiding space, killing innocents and bandits as well. Bandits who were hiding in the forest, who were hiding in their, den. The flooding was that bad. Today, we are here to talk about the visit of Peter Obi to Borno State. Peter Obi did something significant that we are here to talk about. But before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also like this video. Don't forget to also click the share button so that you can share with your friends and family as well. Borno flooding. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, along with the party officials, have donated 50 million naira to Borno State flood victims, accompanied by the Labour Party caretaker chairman, Senator Nenadi Usman, 2023 Labour Party's vice presidential candidate, Dati Baba Ahmed, the national coordinator of the Obedience Movement, Tanko Yunusa, and other members of the party and the Obedience Movement. Peter Obi paid a solidarity visit to Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum on Tuesday. In a statement on Tuesday on his ex handle, Obi promised that the party would provide more support for the flood victims. It reads, and I quote, "While in the state, we visited the state governor, Babagana Zulum, His Highness the Shehu of Borno, Abubakar Umar Gaba, Hel Amin, Hel Kanemi, the good people of Borno State, following the recent flooding, which claimed many lives and destroyed properties estimated at huge cost. Additionally, we visited the Bank of the North spare parts market, where traders lost their goods, an IDP camp in Government College, where we met thousands of people, and also visited a woman who tragically lost her newborn twins, oh my God, to the flood. The Labour Party is committed to supporting those affected by the devastating floods in Borno State. To demonstrate our solidarity, we have made an initial donation of 50 million naira to the state government, but our support doesn't stop there. The Labour Party former presidential candidate added, "We will continue to stand with the people of Borno, providing aid and resources to help them rebuild and recover from this tragedy. As the people of Borno navigate this challenging time, we want them to know they are not alone. We are dedicated to helping alleviate the suffering and hardship caused by the floods, which have submerged over half of Maduguri and displaced thousands of residents. Our thoughts and prayers are with the affected families, and we will do everything in our power to support them. I thank the various levels of government, especially the Borno state government, for their intervention and support for the affected people." The former governor of Anambra State prayed for the quick recovery of those who sustained injuries as a result of a flood. As we reflect on the immense loss and the daunting journey of recovery, may God Almighty grant eternal rest to those who lost their lives, replenish the losses of those who lost their goods, and grant quick healing to those still in the hospital. Above all, may Allah Almighty continue to bless Borno State and Nigeria. Obi prayed. I started this video by first, telling you guys how the Borno State government knew that the dam had broken but did nothing about it. They did not repair the dam. Although they knew that the dam was broken, they did not foresee that a flood such as this might happen. And even if there is no flood that might happen, you know, you have been given an update that the dam has been broken. What do you do as a sensible individual? Is it not to go there and repair it? This devastating flood that destroyed properties and buildings, killed people. Imagine that woman who lost her twins. Twins. Is it easy to give birth to twins? Is it even easy to give birth to a single child, not even a twin, and to lose that twin in the flood? The government knew the dam was broken, but they did nothing about it. Look at the devastating damage that the flood has caused. Look at the devastating destruction that the flood caused. Imagine the lives lost. It's so terrible. In North Korea, their president killed 13 officials, 13 ministers in his cabinet who were working for him. Ask me why. Because there was a flood in North Korea, and the flood, destroyed properties, it had a devastating repercussion in short. And he felt that you as an official, you should have foreseen the flood. These people, they have a way of forecasting, weather conditions. It felt like these 13 officials should have forecast that, okay, this flood would happen so time to so time, so that, preemptive measures would have been put in place before the flood comes. He killed them. He executed them, like public execution, just because of that. Just because they were unable to forecast the flood, which means they failed at their job. That is how serious this flood that happened in Borno, that is how serious it is. I'm not supporting that, people should be killed. But government should also be held accountable. There are ways to hold government accountable, not only when you kill them. That is North Korea. He has extreme ways, of melting out discipline to both his citizens and, officials that work with him. But this is Nigeria. At this point, I don't think that we should be suffering from man-made disaster, because this is man-made. And it is a disaster that happened as a result of negligence. Anyway, moving on from that, I would also like to commend Peter Obi for doing this. He's not in the government. He's not even collecting salary. You could choose to turn a blind eye and just, walk away. You could choose to just type a few words on Twitter and just post on Instagram or Twitter and forget about it, expressing his condolence to those who had lost their lives. But he went on from that. He went further, to donate 50 million naira, which he called the first, assistance that is going to be given them, which means more is coming their way. I commend him, because it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I hope that other opposition leaders who lost in the election will do the same. They will not, because they are not going to gain anything from it. They would now sit down and not do anything. What do you all think? Let me have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. Share this video with your friends and family as well. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.